shoot. I hate it when that happens. Why did I do that? Because I forgot. Well, some people came over. Oh, I hate that. I completely forgot that I had to take my phone off the Wi-Fi. When it gets to be about 8 o'clock Saturday night, the Wi-Fi tanks. It just, I don't know why. I hope other people come back. Oh, good. Dixie's here. Jean's here. My internet. I was on Wi-Fi. I need to go off the Wi-Fi. Shoot. Sorry, guys. I know. I hope other people make it back. I'll go back and I'll tell my story when people get back over here. Hi, Narita. Hi, Yvonne. Oh, good. You guys are finding me. Awesome. Let's see if I can get this to not be so fuzzy. Is it fuzzy for you? Hi, Crane's Creations. Glad you guys are coming back. Oh, yay. Is it blurry? Can you see? It looks okay on my phone. How's it look? Looks good? Okay. Hi, Cat Loves Books. Yay, I'm back. Yay, I'm so glad you guys are coming back. Okay, good. You guys can see it just fine. Okay, cool. Awesome. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. I don't know what it is about like 8 o'clock at night at my house. And I looked up, I was talking away, you guys, and telling my story and diamond painting. And I looked up and I saw the hamsters and I was like, oh, shoot, I got to go take it off the Wi-Fi. Because I record on my phone, but I had my Wi-Fi on. And I forgot I got to go turn off my Wi-Fi on my phone. So, man, that's annoying, right? Just annoying. Yep, I was. I was busy telling my story. You're right, Wolfpack. All right, now I feel like a real teacher. Can somebody tell me what I was talking about? Like, what was the last thing you heard me say? Who was paying attention to the story? Oh, goodness. I don't even know what you guys missed. Yeah. I love your stories. Thank you. If you could only hear them. Oh, goodness. Cookies. Oh, I was at cookies. Did you hear that the homemade cookies were better than the Loft House cookies? Did you get that? Oh, good. No drinks. Well, I didn't get too far then. I hadn't talked much longer than that. That's perfect. Yeah, all this food, all these sweets, and no drinks. So I have an assistant. He's an interesting guy. He's fun. He's a little different. I don't know. Anyhow, he volunteered to go up to the store. We have like a Dollar General and a Dollar Tree right up the road. And so he said, well, I'll see if I can run up and get something to drink. So he did. He went up and he got like 2 jugs of, some kind of juice or something. So we had drinks to wash all that sugary goodness down, right? But yeah, they were all, oh man, Valentine's is just, it's one of those holidays you're just like, okay, whatever. I lost control a long time ago. I give up. I surrender. Just whatever. Eat, drink, be merry. Just don't scream your heads off because, oh my goodness. Some of the classrooms, holy cow. I don't know what they were doing. They were so loud. I'm like, okay, I really don't have anything to complain about because my kids are not that loud. So, yay. Whew, it was something, though. Anyhow, we survived it. And we sent them home. And I don't have to go back until Wednesday. Yep, there we go. Good cookies. Kids got sent home afterwards. Yes, that's how we do it. That's how we roll. Sugar 'em up and yep. Nobody brought the drinks. Angie and Oliver. Ooh, yay. Yeah, I feel like this painting right here is taking me forever, and I don't know why. It just feels like it's taken me a long, long time. You're watching TV and now me. Oh, yay. Was TV better or hi Creative Mayhem, how are you? How is everybody? So yeah, we survived the party and then I since we had a half day, I made my sub plans for Tuesday because we don't have school on Monday, you know. So I made my sub plans for Tuesday, took care of the bunny. I fed the bunny lots of food and filled the water. And I'm like, Bunny, it's going to be a long weekend. But I do have one of the teachers that I kind of teach with, I share students with, I should say. And she's going to check on the bunny for me on Tuesday when she gets there. But I've left her before for like 3 days, so I'm pretty sure she'll be just fine. Got plenty of food, plenty of water, gave her carrots, gave her treats. I think she'll be fine. So she'll check on her for me. But yeah, I got home. I had time to make a couple of videos because my husband worked early. So I got home about 1 and he was getting home at 2. Oh, you were watching Food Network? I like watching Food Network though. I shouldn't watch Food Network, but I like watching it. um, oh, ABs. Yay for ABs. I love ABs. Um, so I got home. I had time to do a couple of videos, and then he was home. So we had to go to. Oh, thank you, Molly. I love that Chuck Bluebird painting. Oh my goodness, you guys. Um, so we went to Walmart because he needed to get a couple of things. Um, and then while we were at Walmart, we bought some flowers. I wouldn't say he bought the flowers for me for Valentine's, but you know, the flowers were there and we picked out flowers together. And so we got flowers. So here's our big excitement for Valentine's evening. We had company. My stepdaughter came over and the 3 grandkids. That was our Valentine's night right there. Yeah. So they are something else. Let me tell you what, there's something else. There's a 5-year-old and the twins are 3. All right. Just picture that for a minute. Okay. 5-year-old and 3-year-old twins. 2 are boys. And you know how boys can be. You know how boys can be. And then there's the little girl. And she's just kind of quiet and sweet and whatnot, you know. And the boys are like, we're here. Can we do this? Can we do that? Can we get into this? Whew. Okay. Yes. So the door opens and let the games begin. Right? Let the games begin. Oh goodness. So they had some pizza from Subway. Oh, very romantic, Molly. Very romantic. It gets better. Hang on. So they had some pizza from Subway. They needed to eat some dinner. And then they wanted to get into everything after that. And we had some Valentine's stuff for them. Now, let me tell you, my husband picked out their Valentine's presents. We went to the dollar store one day. We didn't spend much money. We went to the dollar store and he was like, I'm going to get this and I'm going to get this and this and this for the kids. And I was like, okay. Now, mind you, there's not one stitch of candy in this little gift. Nothing. Not a candy, not a cookie. Of course, the kids are instantly, can we get our candy? Can we get our candy? Yeah, there's no candy. No, you can get your Valentine's present, but yeah, there's no candy. Oh, there's no candy. Nope. Okay. So then I thought, well, this is going to go over really well, right? So we didn't really wrap it or anything. It was just like in a bag. And my husband gives them their cards. And of course, you know, we had to read the cards to them because they can't read the cards. And they had stickers. I had my little cards from school that I give to my kids. The little cards in the box, you know, you fill out and yeah. So I got ones with dogs and kitties on them, and there were wiener dog ones. I saved the wiener dogs. I gave one to my husband. Yes, I would still give my husband the little Valentine, the little school Valentine. And I saved some for the grandkids, right? And I saved all the ones that were wiener dogs. And so they were really excited by the little Valentine that they opened, and there was a sticker. And their mom was like, "You want to put your sticker on? You want to wear your sticker?" Yeah, yeah. And so they peeled the stickers, and they wore the stickers for about 5 minutes. But they were really excited by the little Valentines. And then we opened up the package, and I know what's in the little bag, and I'm like, oh, there's no candy. They're not going to be thrilled. But what he got them was, you ready? A little bag of dirt, like potting soil, dirt, a little like seed pod thing where you can plant them in the little containers, plant your little seeds in there. And he got them a wildflower mix and tomatoes. I'm thinking, these kids are just going to be like, what did you just give us? What? But you know what? I was pleasantly surprised. They were excited. They were really excited. They were like, tomato. I like tomato. That's what the 5-year-old said. I like tomato. He's like, yeah, well, you're going to get to grow tomatoes at your own house. Mmm, yum. They were excited over the plants. I was just like, oh my gosh, that's so funny. That is so funny. I was laughing. So they enjoyed it anyhow. Um, there was not a revolt. No, Molly, no revolt. Kids and dirt, you got it. So, yep, their mom's gonna get them planting. So that was funny. Yep. So then they wanted to go downstairs. All right, downstairs. They always want to go downstairs. When the bunny is here, the bunny's downstairs. And I told him, I said, bunny's not here. Where's the bunny? I'm like, the bunny's at school. Ah, no bunny? No, the bunny's at school. All right. They still want to go downstairs because there are some toys downstairs. There's like play kitchen down there. There's some balls, things like that. So they wanted to go downstairs. Now, mind you, I haven't even been going downstairs because it is chilly down there. And I don't like to be down there for too long. Unless I'm in like the little craft room and I close the door and I turn the little heater on. Then I'll hang out down there for a little while, but it gets pretty chilly. They wanted to go down there and they wanted to get into all the toys. Well, my stepdaughter was like, we're going to go down, we're going to watch a movie. And I said, we can watch a movie up here. I'm trying. I'm trying with everything in me to just kind of keep everybody upstairs. No. We end up downstairs where it's chilly. And we got the new big TV downstairs, right? We're going to go watch a movie on the big TV. Okay. All right. So there was just no convincing anybody that we weren't going downstairs. So we end up downstairs. They wanted to watch Frozen, the new Frozen. Well, I haven't seen the new Frozen, okay? I haven't seen it. So we're going to watch Frozen. Wolfpack, I do. I need a heated blanket down there. I should get one. I should. I bought two for my mom ended up with 2 or 3, and I never kept one for me, but anyhow, I should get one. So we end up down there, and when we finally got the movie going, because my daughter does all that fancy streaming stuff from her phone and all that stuff that I don't know how to do. Anyhow, my stepdaughter. What did I say? Daughter-in-law? I don't know what I just said. My stepdaughter. She gets the movie going. Well, immediately, a couple of them are just fascinated. They're like, they're ready. They're going to sit down and they're going to watch the movie. Now, if you know anything about watching a movie with 3-year-olds, or even 2nd graders, the attention span is not really there for long. So it was short-lived that everybody wanted to sit and watch the movie. By the time it got into about the first 10 minutes, they were talking, they were wanting to run around, the boys were, and I'm trying to watch the movie because I've never seen Frozen 2, and I wanted to watch it. I was so lost, you guys. I don't know what happened. I can't even tell you what the gist of the story is because I couldn't watch the movie with them. There's one up, one down, this one doing that, this one going there. I'm like, can we just be quiet and watch the movie? Why are them rocks moving? What are those rock people doing? What's going on? Why are they in the woods? I'm so lost. I have no clue what is going on. No clue at all. So I don't know if it's on DVD, but she got it. Oh, you know what? She probably streamed it through Disney. She has Disney Plus. That is probably how she was able to watch that. That's my guess. So yeah, um, I was just like, all right, I can't watch the movie. I don't know what's going on. Took me right back to my classroom because every time I've tried to watch a movie with my classroom, I spend all of my time trying to get people to sit still, be quiet, stop talking, so that we can watch the movie. I never even get to watch the movie. I can't count the number of movies I've watched that I still to this day couldn't tell you the whole movie. I, Watching movies with kids doesn't work. It just doesn't work. So then Grandpa decides, anybody want popcorn? Yeah, popcorn, popcorn. Okay, so he goes upstairs and he makes popcorn. We have a hot air popper, and he made one batch that was just really plain with just some salt. The other batch that he made for the adults had a little butter on it. You know, we get the good stuff, right? So now everybody's actually sitting down. And then they ate popcorn for about maybe 15 to 20 minutes, sitting in the chairs, eating the popcorn, being quiet, you know? And I'm like, now if I only knew what happened at the beginning of the movie, I might actually um, know what's happening right now. Why is she in the water on this horse? Why is this horse made out of water? What is going on? I don't know. Because I've missed the whole thing, the whole beginning. Yes, so no, it didn't work. Anyhow, um, 15, 20 minutes. Yeah. Oh, good. I know I saw a hamster for a real quick second, but anyhow, it went away. Good night, Suzanne. So anyhow, it was interesting. Um, and then they got tired. The kids got tired. Believe it or not, it's getting close to 9 o'clock. They got tired. And then they actually wanted to just go home and go to bed. They were tired. And I was like, okay. So we finished up the movie and they packed up and they went home. Then I was able to go watch Jennifer Roberts and watch a little bit of not Wolfpack. Yeah, it would have been Thursday. A little bit of Mrs. Coffee. And then I have to go to bed because it's been a long day. I can't ever stay up that late on Friday nights. I stay up long enough to watch, Jennifer Roberts for a bit, and then Mrs. Coffee for a bit, and then I'm out. I'm in bed. I'm done. But that was my Valentine's. So, sounds pretty exciting, doesn't it? I know you're all very, very jealous, aren't you? Wish your Valentine's was like that, don't you? Yep. I know. So, other than that, wasn't too much excitement. I'm changing colors here. I'm making some progress here. V or K? V or K? I'm going to go with V. This is a beautiful blue. So Wolfpack, did I miss it? Are you working on this? Did you say yes? No? I think I missed it. Are you working on it? 10:30. Done. See? I know. Yeah, I'm lucky to get past 9. Yep, I know. I know. Yes, you are. Okay. Yeah. So you're still at your parents, hanging out with them? I got some videos to watch. I was busy today. So tomorrow, you guys, tomorrow's video selection for your viewing enjoyment will be a video between Jennifer Roberts and I, because tomorrow we give away our Valentines to two lucky viewers. Yay! So we made that video today. You guys, I like it. It's so cool. You're gonna like it. Don't miss it. It's fun. Don't miss that video tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow's video. Me and Jennifer Roberts, Valentine, whatever we're calling it. I don't know what we're calling it. But we both have a winner to give a little Valentine gift to. We do. So if you want to watch it, don't forget, watch it. It's really it's neat, you guys. It's different. You gotta watch. All right. Um, Today was kind of interesting. I went. You'll hear more about this maybe later, but I met up with Kathleen. And she's a subscriber, and a lot of us know her. We see her on our channels. She watches, she comments. She's a big diamond painter, and she lives in Michigan. And her and I got together today for a little bit and chit chatted for a little bit. And that was kind of fun. I have met her before. She came to the craft show that I did, and that's when I first met her. So that was kind of fun. I like doing that. That was neat. So, all right, what's everybody saying? The older I get, the earlier to bed. There you go. 10 o'clock is like 2 o'clock. That's funny. Oh, yes, Allie, there was comments on video too. I mean, they were the lives, our live streams. So if you commented on our live streams last week and then the week before, that's how you get your chance. Yeah. So anyhow, everybody, I don't know if everybody saw it, but if you didn't, Diamond Art Club came out with that Chuck Pinson, and you know me and Chuck Pinson. I had to have that one, and a lot of people did. That bluebird one, the bluebirds and the barn and all that stuff in the house, that one was really, really popular. I think it sold out before the week was out. It went really, really fast, but it's gorgeous. It has 50 colors. I opened that bad boy up and I was like, whoa, this has got 50 colors. That's a lot for a Diamond Art Club, 50 colors. I was like, holy cow, that's going to be something. I really like when, you know how they show the completed one? They show a picture of a completed canvas. And that one really, really looks like it's going to turn out really well. Really, really well. So, yeah. I can't wait to do that one. So, the Chuck along, that's what I'm going to call it. I don't know how Chuck would feel about that, but I've been referring to it as the Chuck along because we're going to get those Chuck Pinson paintings out, just like we did here with Hannah Lynn. We're going to get some Chuck Pinson paintings out, and we're going to get rolling on some Chuck. I have, you guys, I think I have all of the Chuck Pinsons, or will have in a hot minute, all of them. A lot of them came back into stock, but I bought some from some private individuals that just didn't think they were going to do them. So I think my collection will be complete. If it's not complete now, it will be shortly. It will be complete. I will have them all. Can you believe that? I'll have them all. So when it's time for me to do the little Chuck along here, I'm like, which one am I going to do? I've got plenty of choices. Plenty of choices to choose from. And that stuff, they sell out so fast. When I went and looked, I think it was yesterday I went and looked, There's 12, you guys. There are 12 Chuck Pinsons, and I think there were four. There were four that were still in stock, four that you could purchase. Everything else was sold out. And some that had just come back were sold out again. Yeah, it's insane how fast they go, right? Yeah. So if you want a Chuck painting, it's one of those you just got to go, oh, get on it right now. Because they go so fast. Chuck along, let's chuck along. That's what's coming up after Hannah Lynn Paint Along. Oh, yeah, Sea Breeze Trail, that one's pretty. I want to do that one in the summertime. Yeah, there are 12, Molly. I counted. Yep. So, now you know. All right, I'm looking around here. Do I see any more of these bees? I don't. You know, I'm going to find one or two after I put them away. Of course. I think I'm going to do K's next. K's are popping out to me. Like I said, I always try to do the ones that pop out and stand out the most. And I think K is next. I hope I have it here. I don't have all my drills in here. I only have two. See, I use these. Well, sometimes I use these. Sometimes I use Harbor Freight. But for this project, I'm using the lockables. So I only have two sleeves. Let's call them sleeves. That reminds me of Girl Scout cookies or something. Sleeves. Let's have two sleeves. But I have K's here. I don't have K's. Vivian. Hi, Vivian. Oh, early retirement. Well, I'm not retiring early. There were no new DACs this week, Cat Loves Books. I think because they did their Valentine sale, they didn't come out with any new ones. Yeah. So no new ones this week. It is Girl Scout cookie season, Molly. It is. I don't know any Girl Scouts, and that's just fine with me. I don't need any Girl Scout cookies. I really, really don't. Do you guys know I was a Girl Scout? I was a Girl Scout for a long time. Yeah, all the way from brownies, all because we didn't have daisies then. Now there's daisies, which are even younger. But I was a brownie all the way up to. I was really like an assistant leader with my mom because she kind of had a troop after a while. So I was in her Girl Scout troop, and then I was helper. I helped. Then I turned around, and then when my daughter went off to kindergarten, they were trying to start a Girl Scout troop, and they were looking for people to help. You hear that word, right? Help? I ended up being the leader. And I was the leader until fifth grade, I think, fifth grade. So I have sold and organized enough Girl Scout cookie sales to last me a while. Yeah. So I do like Girl Scout cookies. There's a couple kinds I really like, but I can do without them. I'm going to go find that grandma that made those cookies for our party. I'll be like, hey, I need to know how you made those. I want to make those again. Those were so good. And I love cookies, but they have to be soft and a little chewy, you know. Okay, does anybody like Little Caesar's Crazy Bread? Little Caesar's Crazy Bread. You finished Trixie. Woohoo! Yay! Yes, they do sell them outside of grocery stores and gas stations here. I've done that too. I did that as a kid. I did that as a leader. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they do though. They sell them outside of different places. Some Girl Scout cookies. Go get them. Yeah. I'll be right back. You got cookies right now? She's got Girl Scout cookies right now. Is that? I think Mickey Sunshine's going to get her handful of cookies or a sleeve. She's going to get a sleeve. Oh, goodness. Did you put that on hashtag Hannah Lynn Diamond Paint Along? I hope so. Yeah. They're so bad for you. You're right, Ellie. They're like, oh my goodness. So I do Weight Watchers. That's a whole nother story right there. But this is the time of year when Weight Watchers will come out and they'll tell you how many points are in which kind of cookies, how many cookies you can get for how many points. Yeah. Molly. Whoa, Molly. You're a Girl Scout? Yeah. Molly, I was always the champion in our troop. My parents had a party store. Well, we call it party store. Convenience store, little mini grocery store, convenient mart. I don't know what you want to call it. We call it a party store. You could go there and get everything you needed for your party, right? You could get your beer, you could get your chips, you could get your candy, you could get liquor, you could get cigarettes, you get it all, right? It was party store. Yeah. But yeah, since my parents owned the store, I would just go up there. Well, I wouldn't even have to go. I just send my little cookie sheet up there with my dad when I was younger and say, here, Dad, see if you can sell some cookies. And I sold tons and tons of cookies that way. Just having my cookie sheet out at their store. Yeah. My daughter learned that trick too when she was a Girl Scout. Grandpa. So we were always major cookie sellers. Yes. But it is a ton of work, you guys. A ton of work. Especially when you're a leader. Well, even if you're like one of the top sellers and you're selling hundreds and hundreds of boxes of cookies, it's work. There's just no two ways about that. It's work. You got to go pick them up. You got to get them all delivered. You got to collect your money, all that stuff. I think they have you pay up front first before you order your cookies. Before it used to be you would just order and then you'd have to deliver and collect. Ugh, yeah. That was work though. But it was an excellent moneymaker for the troops. Seriously, excellent moneymaker. It gave us money to do lots and lots of cool things. So, yeah. Well, Molly, competitive? Really? Huh. Cheating? Who's cheating? There was no cheating. Yeah, like a 7-Eleven, Mickey. Yep, just like 7-Eleven. Well, I don't know. 7-Elevens don't have liquor. I don't think any 7-Elevens I've been into sell like liquor, like the vodkas and that kind of stuff. Our store, my dad had a liquor license. So we sold all the liquor and things like that. So liquor has always been an interesting part of my life since I was very young. Because we had that party store and we always sold liquor. So I could tell you all the liquors and this and that and what the best selling ones were and what the, cheapest whiskey was and, all that stuff. And then after I stopped working there and moved on to other things, now I walk into a store that sells liquor and I'm just like, wait a minute, whoa, what is that? How many vodkas are there? What? I'm fascinated by it. I mean, I don't drink. I mean, every once in a while I'll have a drink, but I'm not like a big drinker by any means. But the liquor still just fascinates me. I'm just like, I gotta check it all out. Wow, look at what's that one? That's a pretty bottle. What is that? It just fascinates me. I'm just intrigued by it. Yeah. Grocery store. Well, yeah. Mini mart. Convenience store. There you go. We just always called it a party store. I don't know why, but that's what we always called it, the party store. Maybe that's a Michigan thing too. It could be a Michigan thing. I don't know. There I go again. See, I don't know. Gotta take a drink. Whoever's drinking, have a drink. I'm gonna Diet Pepsi. Yes, Maritza, your video was awesome of the subway and stuff. I've been to New York City twice, and I went both times with my daughter. They didn't come back. Did you see that, you guys? They didn't come back. There's no Devin in here. Devin is my daughter's girlfriend. We lost him. Oh, we lost him. If I could call him, I would, but my phone's busy. Yeah, but I've been to New York City twice, and Um, I'm very claustrophobic, just so you know. And it's not that I don't like small spaces. It's not that. I don't like being confined. I don't like being any place where I feel confinement or I feel like I'm not in control of things. Like the subway intimidated me, scared the bejesus out of me. All right? Because we did ride on the subway and it scared me. I was so nervous to go on the subway because I knew I was going underground. I wasn't in control of that train. It scared me. All right? And really, when we were there, we went, the first time we went with my daughter's high school. They planned, she was a theater kid, theater, choir, singing, musicals, acting, all that stuff. That was her. Both my kids were really. And we went with their theater group at school. And to get around, you had to like get on the subway, and I was petrified. I was like, I'm gonna be down in this dark hole, and I don't like it, and I can't get out, and all that stuff. So my daughter was like, Mom, it'll be okay. We're walking down one flight of stairs and then another flight. We're getting deeper and deeper into the bowels of the subway, as I called it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. And she goes, look at me, talk to me. It's okay. And this is the craziest thing. We started singing. We sang. Yeah. Just stupid songs, nothing popular, nothing, just like stupid little kid songs or whatever that we knew all the words to, and just started kind of making it fun. And that's how I managed to get onto the subway train. And it took a lot of focus for me. I know this Moritz is going to be like, wow, I never knew that the subway could be like that. But yeah, I had to just take my mind away to something else. And that was singing songs with my kids because they're both there. Just singing and distraction to get on the subway. Now, that was the first time. That was the first ride. It got easier after that. After that, it got easier. I will say. I mean, we didn't do it a lot. We rode a few times, but it was a little easier the next time because I survived the first time, right? I survived. So the second time was easier. But yeah, it was, I just had to sing and be distracted. It was crazy. Oh, now see, I could probably handle that if it's outside and I can see where I'm going. Yeah. Oh, well, there you go. It's 2 stories up. Okay, now you got a whole nother problem. Oh, okay, Kara, you had Valentine's dinner. Yay. Um, uh, no, Molly. No. Mm-mm. Under the water? No. Mm-mm. Yeah, from your house is all outside. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, Sean like a diamond. How are you? Yeah. We have a bridge. Well, not we. It's not we. What am I talking about? um, it's, where is it? No, where is it? I'll hold your hand. Will you sing with me too? Because singing really kind of helps. Yep, singing helps. Where is that bridge? My husband and I did it a couple years ago when we went over to Virginia, and we went to Assateague Island, and there's a bridge that crosses like the bay over there, but it doesn't cross the bay. It crosses part of the bay and then it goes under the bay. And I'm like, oh my God. I'll stay on the bridge on top all day long, but now we're gonna go under this water. Now this road is going under the water. Oh Lord. And again, I just look at my husband and it gets dark because you're underwater and you're in like a tunnel, and I don't like tunnels. I'm like, and he's like, you're fine. Let's turn on the radio. Let's just talk about something. And I'm like, okay, and I just start feeling the heebie-jeebies, like, can we just get out of here? I mean, but I mean, I did it. I made it. And then, of course, on the way back, because we had to come back the same way, on the way back, it wasn't as bad. I wasn't comfortable, but it wasn't as bad. So that's one of my little quirks. Now you guys know I have quirks. That's one of them. And it's nothing about being in a small space. It's not that. It's being confined more. Confined, you know, somewhere. It just, no. No, Molly, you got me going under oceans and 22-mile tunnel. No, 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 no. Yeah, I'm claustrophobic, Allie. It's just my kind of claustrophobia. Portsmouth Tunnel. That's probably it. I don't know. Hi, Cheryl. Is it over by? Yes. Yes. Cheryl. Yes, that's it. The Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel. Oh my God. Oh, yes. Oh, shine like a diamond. I've never been on a plane. I've never been on a plane. I won't even think about going somewhere if it involves flying because I've never been on a plane and I don't know if I could get on a plane. I would be like, okay, so even with school and like we take a field trip and we take a bus, I don't even like the buses. I won't sit in the back of the bus. I sit at the front. That high school trip I just told you about when we went to New York, we took a charter bus and I sat in the front. I sat in the front seat. I feel for some reason sitting in the front seat, I'm like, okay, I'm right here. I can see the road. I can see what's going on. I can kind of feel like I have some control over the situation. If the driver dies, I can drive. If I need to get out, there's the door. I don't know. And that's where I rode the whole time. And I'm glad that I did on that trip because on the way back, we had a driver that was kind of acting really sleepy and he freaked me out. And so I was like, okay, he's kind of acting really weird. So I sat there in the front seat of the bus and just started talking to the bus driver. I talked to the bus driver. I think I kept him awake. It calmed my nerves. I just don't like being out of control. In any situation where I'm not in control, I can't handle it. I can't do it. Yeah. Yeah, I can't do it. I have never flown. No. Oh my goodness. Mm-mm. Oh, it's a pretty bridge. I didn't mind the bridge part. I didn't mind the bridge part. It was the tunnel going under the water I didn't like. I don't care for elevators either. And if I ever get stuck in an elevator, God help us all. If an elevator ever stops and I'm stuck there, yeah, look out. Look out. It's panic attack for sure. Yeah, I know. I mean, if I went on a plane, you'd probably have to knock me out anyhow, so I wouldn't enjoy any of it to begin with. And you love flying. I can't do it. No, I don't know. My husband wants to go places. He says, now, we could, no. I don't fly, and I don't know. He said, maybe sometime we'll just take a short little trip. Maybe we'll take a short trip. Like something that takes us like 20 minutes, like fly to Chicago or something. I don't know how long it takes to fly to Chicago. It takes 5 hours to drive there from my house, so it can't take long to fly, right? Yeah. Dixie, I'm with you. Hey, Dixie, we can go to Canada. We can go to Canada. We can go to Mexico. All right. So you can leave the States. We'll go to Canada and Mexico together. That's what Xanax is for. No, that's what a fifth of rum is for. Yeah, that's what I would need. Now that's ironic. You're afraid of elevators and your husband installs them. I'm sure he tells you they're perfectly safe, right? um, we can. Well, we don't have to fly, do we? No, we don't have to fly in New York. Um, Uber. Oh my gosh! Oh, you guys, it just reminded me of something that happened. Oh, um, a fear of flying course that helps you get over your fear of flying. No, no, Molly, that's not gonna work. No. Mm-mm. Xanax and Jack and Coke. There you go. No, I don't do Jack. It would have to be, I don't know. It'd have to be something very foo-foo, some foo-foo drink and a lot of it. Yeah, I don't know how a course can get you over your fear because when you're there, man, you are just, you're in it. Yeah. Well, cat loves books and afraid of fish. See, everybody's got something. Everybody's got something. Seriously. Oh, Kara retracted a comment. What was it, Kara? Now you got me curious. I can, I don't know. Trains, like above ground trains that just go somewhere, I'm fine. I can see where I'm going. I'm good. Boats, boats, I'm okay unless it's really rough and I get, like seasickness. I live in Michigan. Yeah, a short plane ride. The fear is real. And that's what I'm saying. Maybe take a trip to Chicago. I don't know. It can't take that long. Maybe I just fly from Lansing to Detroit. Can you see that? Can I get a ticket from Lansing to Detroit, please? They'd be like, okay. You could drive there in an hour. Yep, I know. I know. But I'm just gonna take a trip. Oh boy. Yeah. Um, you can fly, but you're afraid of heights. No, see, I'll drive in the mountains all day long. I mean, I won't drive. I'll ride. And boats aren't scary because I can swim. I know how to swim, so boats don't scare me. I don't know. And I figure, I can jump off the boat and I can be in the water. I got, a good shot of survival in the water, but I can't jump out of a plane and live. That's not going to happen, right? No. Yeah. Okay, back to the Uber thing. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is funny. I take my dogs to the groomer just to get their nails trimmed, okay? Because I don't want to do it. They've got black nails. I can't see the quick. I don't like doing it. Wow, that was all of that symbol. That was not very much. So I take my dogs to the groomers, and I took them today. Um, well, okay, Melissa, there is the thing with sharks, but I don't know. I think I'd take my chances with the sharks. I don't know. In Michigan, if you take a boat in Michigan, you don't have to worry about sharks, right? Yeah. So in Michigan, we don't have sharks. You can travel on the Great Lakes all day long and not have to worry about sharks. But I took my dogs to the groomer, and this lady, she's been, doing my dog's nails for a long time, and I kind of know her pretty well and whatnot. So today, for some reason, she started talking about, I don't know how it came up, but she started talking about how she's been doing Uber for a while. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And she started telling me some stories about Uber. Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. So yesterday was Valentine's Day, right? And she was like, okay, so we have Michigan State that's in our area, right? And it's a huge, huge university. It's where I graduated. Woohoo! Go green, right? So she likes to go out to campus and pick up rides out there. She says, it's just college kids, they're just, they're dumb, they're drunk, they're harmless, whatever. Okay, yeah, I get it. She said she picked up a ride. It was two couples last night, Valentine's. She said, and so she picked them up, and these couples came out, and the girls are all dressed in these very skin tight, short dresses. Skin tight. The girl I'm talking about drives a pickup truck, a big pickup truck, okay? And she's like, yep, and here come these girls in these tight, short dresses. Oh my goodness. I'm like, oh, I can see it coming, right? I can see it coming. All right. Oh, Melissa. Oh, Melissa. I won't get into the Buckeye thing. I won't do it. I won't go there. So I can just start to imagine what happens as this girl is trying to get up into this truck in this short, tight dress. And I'm thinking, okay, the boyfriend had to do something, had to lift her up. She goes, oh no, no. The girl hiked up the dress to her waist and had nothing on underneath it. I was like, what? What? She hiked her dress all the way up to her waist and was bare. I was like, are you kidding? And she's like, no. She's like, oh my God. She said, I looked over first and I looked and she hiked up the dress and there was all the frontal. And I was like, oh Lord. She said, and then I kind of checked to make sure that they were all getting it okay. And then she had turned around and she was like, oh Lord, now there's the whole rear. She's just like, oh boy, are you kidding? I can't even imagine. Can you imagine? Just a bunch of drunk college kids. But she said, yeah. So the other couple that they were with, the other guy in the other pair was just kind of like, whoa, hey babe, like I can't even imagine, right? I could never do that job. I couldn't. I mean, the stuff that they see and put up with, and oh Lord, oh goodness. And then she started telling us another story about something that happened a few years ago. And this one's creepy, scary, creepy. She's like, so this guy wanted a ride from the big town of Lansing out to Charlotte. That's my town, you know? And he needed to go pick up his bike. He had a bike, I'm assuming a motorcycle, in storage out by the Meijer in Charlotte. And he told her that. And so she kind of went to pick him up and she's like, okay, so there isn't any storage across from Meijer. And he goes, oh yeah, there is. There's storage out there. And she's like, no, there's no storage unit there. There's houses. There's a church. There's a hotel. There's no storage unit over there. He's like, there is. I just need to get out there. And she's like, all right, whatever. So she's driving and she's driving down the highway and they're about 10 minutes away from where he wanted to go. And he's like, hey, look. Had her look over at him, and I'll give you one guess what he has in his hand. And he's like, just reach over here, just touch. And she's like, no. She's like, she pulls to the side of the highway. She's on the highway. She pulls to the side of the highway, pulls the truck over, and she goes, get out. And he's like, no, you can't drop me off right here. This is the middle of nowhere. You got to take me to my destination. And she goes, no, I don't. Get out now. And he started to argue again. And she pulled out her 45. And she said, I said, get out. I was like, oh my goodness. She says, now you see why I like picking up the college kids. They're just stupid and drunk. And I was like, oh man, I would so not be cut out for that. I could not do that. Can you imagine? I just can't even imagine. He got out of her truck. He got out. Wow. The The gall of people. Are you serious? Oh, Lord. You've been flashed on the. I'm sure you have, Maritza. In New York City, I'm sure there's been some flashing going on. Oh, Lord. People are crazy. Are you? Oh, I I like that I take a car where I go. I just get in my own car and I just drive from place to place. All I have to deal with is stupid drivers, right? Just stupid drivers. Yeah. But oh, I know. I thought of Dave too. The second she started telling me these stories about Uber and stuff, and I was just like, it so reminded me of Dave and some of the things that he said. And you've defended other women from pervs. Well, you got some guts there, Maritza. Aren't you like scared sometimes? I don't know. I'd be scared. I just think I'd be scared. I don't know. He's got some balls. I don't know. He had something in his hand or out of his pants. Oh, oh. God is great and beer is good. People are crazy. You're right. They are crazy. Yeah, she has a concealed weapon and everything. I'm a yeller. I can see it now. Yelling away. Oh, God. Yeah, she has her license. She carries. Yeah. Yeah. So she has her gun on her when she's driving, so don't mess with her. Oh, she's got two little girls too. I mean, she has one at the shop with her. The little girl was there today. She's just like a baby still in a little walker thing, but she's a mama. She ain't gonna take no crap off nobody. She got her gun. Lord have mercy. That just made my face hot. You guys, I'm all heated up. I'm hot. Oh my God. Got me all worked up. Oh boy. It's a New York City life. I mean, the couple times I've been there, we've traveled around a little bit. Like I said, the subway's a little creepy. In your video, when you pass the drunk guy, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, drunk people in the subway. God, cursing in Spanish. Oh, slammed on the brakes. I tell you, I don't know. It's just nuts. Yeah, I think you have to have real character to live in like a place like New York City or some of those big cities where they just get all kinds of crazy things going on. Not saying that crazy stuff doesn't happen everywhere. You just have a better shot of it because you got so many more people. You got more opportunities to run into lunatics than you do, well, where I live, I don't know. The most lunatic thing I have here is a cow. I don't know. I kind of like it that way. I do like to go other places and visit other things, but man, on a daily basis, I think I mean, I don't want to deal with the perverts. I just don't. I got little second graders that do things perverted enough as it is, so, Anger. Well, there you go. The anger just comes out, and you're like, get out of here. That's me yelling at the hawk. Oh, yeah, Las Vegas. You're in Vegas? Oh, yeah, I'm sure crazy stuff goes on in Vegas. My funny story about Vegas is we went there with my Girl Scout troop, my mom and dad, chaperone, it's my mom's troop. We went to Vegas. Well, they wanted to gamble. So they left us like out on the sidewalk, basically, or in the lobby, because we couldn't go in to the casino while they went and did their gambling, right? And so us girls didn't have a clue what happened when we left that establishment. But as we left, there was this young lady there talking away to my dad. It was years later that he told us, oh, well, she was a hooker. I'm like, oh, what? There was a hooker outside of the casino that was, trying to talk with my dad when he has, 5 or 6 young girls in tow with him. Are you kidding? What? Oh my gosh. I don't know. Maybe he thought that maybe she thought he already had a little side business going because he had all these young girls. Oh, Why do you approach somebody that's walking? Oh, why? Why? Just why? I don't know. I don't get it. Oh, yeah, we went to Vegas. We sure did. Oh, you better go feed the kitty cat. We don't want unhappy kitty cats. What happens in Vegas stays. Oh, goodness. Yes. I'm telling you. Weird, weird stuff, right? Flight or flight. Oh, boy. That's all. I remember giving my dad nickels and saying, Dad, go put a nickel in that machine over there. I remember the woman, but oh, I remember we saw a red fox in Las Vegas. We were there very briefly. It was like, a few hours we were there. They don't care. They'll try to get a John with wife and kids. And oh my goodness. Yeah, he must have had like six, young girls, like young teenagers. We were teenagers. I was the oldest one. And you throw things and invite the wife. Oh God. Oh, see, I no, just no. I don't know if I've ever actually. Well, I did see a hooker. I just didn't know she was one, a call girl, whatever you want to call them. But in my adult life, I don't think I've ever seen a hooker. I've seen some women I thought looked like hookers, but I'm not certain they really. Oh yes, I have seen a hooker. I saw a house call hooker. I forgot about that. Oh my God, I did. Oh, oh my gosh, this guy that my husband knows. We were at his house one time. He needed some help with something. We went over to help him do something, and all of a sudden this car pulls up. Girl gets out. Hi, this is so and so. Hi, and it was really awkward. Yep, that's what she was. She'd come over for a visit. I forgot all about that. Oh my goodness. I lead a pretty sheltered life, right? I really, really do. uh, New York, and got flushed in the airport. Is that all Santa left you? Now, see, I guess you gotta be quick. I don't know. I'm not that quick. I'd be like, oh my God. And I'd be like running, going, oh, I'm scarred for life. Oh, Lord. What's the New York response? He's from Queens. He gave her the New York response. What is that? I don't know. No. See, some people are just quick that way. You guys, I would just be like, oh my God, I need to get out of here. Oh, I gotta go. I gotta go. I can't say anything. I don't want to talk to anybody. I gotta go. Let me out of here. Quick, quick, quick. I'm that flight person. I'm just, let me out of here. Just go, go, go. Now. Faster, faster. Okay, I'll tell you one more little thing about my one New York experience. And then it's about time for me to go. But when we went there with the high school group, no, this was her. She went again with college, and they were going to sing. And they were going to sing. Oh, yeah, we can show that. Well, oh, hang on, we'll show that. You didn't really cuss. Oh, goodness. Oh, good. Let's stay in Brooklyn. But, well, we got to go to a show. We got to go to a show. We got to go, like, down to, theater and go to a show. But when her college went, because she was singing with the college choir, and they went to New York City, and I took my son and his friend, one of my adopted sons I talked about at Christmas time, and we drove out there. So we stayed in New Jersey, in Jersey. We stayed over in Jersey, and our hotel would shuttle us over on a boat to go to the city, and then you're on your own. But they were singing, they were performing at, oh, come on, Maritza, help me out. They were performing at one of the big, oh, shoot. I had it on my tongue a minute ago. Oh, something hall. Oh, okay. You tell me. You think of it. You tell me. Anyhow, that was when we took the subway one time. We took the subway and we were heading over. It's closer to like Central Park. It's over that way. Anyhow, um, we were getting Carnegie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. See you in a bit. Shine like a diamond. Hi, Susan. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while, Susan. How are you doing? I don't think you're making any videos, are you? I hope you didn't delete your channel. Yes, Carnegie Hall. They were going to sing at Carnegie Hall. And so we were going over there to like see where they were going to perform. Okay. And see Carnegie Hall. Um, and so we took the subway and we're getting off the subway and you had to come back up the stairs, get back up on the sidewalk and whatnot. And so we come up the stairwell and I didn't realize there was one more little tiny piece of step there. Tripped on this last little step, fell right on my ass. Right there on the sidewalk. I did not get hurt. I just sat there on the sidewalk and started laughing. I was like, oh my God, here I am in New York City and I just fell right in the middle of the sidewalk, right on my butt. All I could do was laugh. I laughed, and the kids are like, are you okay, Mom? Are you okay? And I'm like, I'm fine. And they're like, well, get up, let's get up. Come on, get up. And I'm like, okay. So they like grab my arm and they help me up and whatnot. Turned and looked at the building and it was Carnegie Hall. And right there, where I was sitting on the concrete, looked up and here was the sign for their performance. I was like, well, I guess we found it. Fell right in front of the sign advertising their upcoming performance. There you go. There's one of my fond memories of going to New York City. Yep, that's one of them. Oh my goodness. That was a hoot though. Oh gosh. So anyhow, it's almost 9 o'clock, you guys. I don't know why. I've just had some heat wave come on here. My face is burning hot. Oh, I know why. I'm in the office. This office is a small little room and it gets really warm in here. That's why. You have diamonds in your bra. Well, how's that feel? I can see it now. I'm sorry. It's time to go to bed. You take off your bra and diamonds are coming out, but you're still going to have little imprints. It reminds me of... It's reminding me of my house, that bedroom over the other house with all the little dimples in the wall. Oh, you're going to have dimples on your boobs. Oh my goodness. Nothing, Mickey. Diet Pepsi. Good old Diet Pepsi. That's what I had. Oh boy. Okay, guys. I've had enough. You probably had enough of me. I've lost my marbles. Lost my mind. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. It's been a hoot. A hoot. Hope you get those diamonds out of your bra. Okay, I'm gonna go now. All right. So, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for spending some time with me and letting me be silly and goofy and all of that stuff. And I'm glad you had fun, Melissa. I'm happy you had a good time. And I will talk with everybody later. Don't forget to check out the video with Jennifer and I. You guys will like it. It's cool. All right. I'll see you later, guys. Bye-bye.